people, welcome back to my tutorial for today. I sincerely appreciate you guys for all your support. And please, if you're yet to subscribe, please kindly do so by hitting on that red icon to subscribe. And also touch the notification bell, select all to be the first to be notified whenever I upload a new video. So in our today's class, we shall be looking at how to draft our 6 pieces blouse. So first, the measurement that we'll be needing first to cut out this pattern is our half length, our blouse length. So the half length we are using for this is 17 inches. Then the blouse length is 24 inches. So first I will fold my fabric into two this way. Then when folding, I'll consider my hip, where my waist hip, what I want to use to make the dress to be free. So here I'll be using 11 inches. Divide by 2 to give me 5.5. So I'll add extra 0.5 to make it 6 inches. So I've already folded my pattern paper to 6 inches. So what I would do now first is to take my blouse length. And the blouse I'm working with, the length is 24 inches. So I'll add extra 2 inches for 24 inches. So I'll add extra 2 inches, making it 26 inches. And the half length I'm working with is 17 inches plus half an inch, making it 17 inches. I'll just join the line this way. This way. So the next thing is our nipple to nipple measurement. Our nipple to nipple measurement, and the nipple to nipple measurement we are working with is 8 inches. Divide by 2 to give us 4 inches, and I'll be adding 0.5 inch, making it 4.05. So from this place now, I'll take my 4.05. I'll take my 4.05 down to my waistline. Okay, sorry, what I'll be using in joining is 2.5. So instead of 4.5, I'll be using 4.25. So here, but if you're using half an inch to join, you use 4.05, but I'll be using 4.25. So I'll just mark my 4.25. I'll just measure it down. After that, now I'll just connect my line. Then from here now, I'll now slant it to this 6 inches here. So this is it. So I'll first of all cut this out now and use it to cut extra for making it 5. Then the 6th one, we'll be adding our zipper allowance to the 6th one. So here I will fold my fabric again into two. So this time around I will turn it over, let the bigger parts jam this bigger part. Just adjust it. Okay, here I've cut out extra 4 plus this one, making it 5. So for the 6th one, I'll be leaving a space for my zip. So here I have 1.5 inches. I have 1.5 inches here where I'll be inserting my zip. So here I'll just cut. Just open up this place. So here I'll first of all work with this 3 parts, which is my front part. So I'll just work for these 3 first. So here I will just open up this part, this two. And I'll use my pin to hold it up. Okay, here I've hold this place with my pin. So now I will take my measurements. I'm assuming that now this cloth is now 2 because I open up this one plus this. So this is the front part. So the first thing to do now is to take our under bust measurement. And our under bust is 15 inches. I'll add half, making it 15.5. Then our nipple to nipple measurement, our shoulder to nipple measurement is 12 inches. I'll add half to be 12.5. So here I'll just connect, just mark the line. So here I will take my shoulder measurement from this part, and the shoulder we are working with is 16 inches divided by 2 to give us 8 inches. I'll mark my 8 inches. Then here my 1 inch for shoulder slope, and the armhole I'm working with is 18 inches divided by 2 to give us 9 inches plus 1 inch for my shoulder slope. I'll have 10 inches here. I'll just connect this line. Sorry. So here I'll just connect, make a straight line here to connect this. So at this place now I'll be taking my bust measurement at this point. the bust I'm working with is 42 inches divided by 4 to give us 10.5. So I'll mark my 10.5 inches here. Then I'll add 2 inches or 2.5 inches depending on the one you want, but let me be adding 2.5 inches for my ease. Okay, here at this my under bust I will take my waist, my under bust circumference, and the under bust circumference is 36 inches divided by 4 to give us 9 inches. So here I will take my 9 inches and I'll be adding 3 inches for my ease. So here I will have something like this. Then I'll connect it. Sorry. Down. So coming here for my armhole, remember we might not sew one here for our shoulder slope. So half of this 9 inches is 4.5. Then here I'll come in by 1.5 inches. So I'll just make a slight curve here for my armhole this way. I'll have something like this. So another thing we will do here is to fold this into 2 for our breast padding. Okay, to shape for our padding, initially the cloth was, our cloth was folded this way, so we just turn it this way. So the center part will now be on top like this. At our waist measurement, we come in by 1/2 inch. Then at our under bust, you come in by 1/2 inch again. Then our shoulder, we'll mark 3 inches here. So now I will connect this way from this place now to this point. From those points, our nipple to our under bust, then to our waist, then straight to the down part. Just this way. You can come out again here at the under bust by 0.25, making here 0.75. So I'll just go in. So now I'll just cut out this part. Make sure that you're joining as well before cutting out, so to avoid mistake. Now I have this. So the next thing to do is to take our neck shape. So here I'll come down by 7 inches, depend on what you want. Then here, okay, I've already marked 7 inches here for our neck depth. Then here I'll take 5 inches. You just do any design of your choice. So here I will have something like this. For the neck. So now let's cut out what we have. And for our armhole, so here we take out our shoulder slope at that 1 inch that we mark here. We just lance it. This way, and this is what we have. By the end of the day, we have this. Hope you can see it very well. So now we'll move over to the back. It's just the same thing that we did at the front part. That's the same thing we are going to do for the back part. Just that this one won't be having the bulge for the padding. So the only thing we have to do here is to fold this our fabric again, as if just into two. This way, then take this one like this. We take our measurement. We'll just use our pin to hold this place to be firm. We're just doing exactly what we did for the front part. Then we'll take our shoulder measurement, but first make sure that you fold this part, the allowance that we left here for the zipper. Just make sure that you fold it this way before taking your measurement. So our measurement will start from this point now. Our measurement will start from here. So first we will take our shoulder measurement, which is 8 inches. Then we come down with our armhole, which is 9 inches plus 1 inch for our shoulder slope to make it 10 inches. So here we mark the 10 inches here. And at this place now, just connect this line. At this point, we take our bust measurement. From this part, and the bust we are working with is 42 divided by 4 to give us 10.5. So here we mark our 10.5 here. Then use 2.5 inches for our seam allowance. Oh, sorry, let's use 2 inches for our seam allowance. Then coming to our under bust, the under bust we work with was 15.5 inches. So at that point, now, we take our measurement, which is 36 divided by 4 to give us 9 inches. We mark our 9 inches, then add 3 inches for our seam allowance. 3 inches for our seam allowance. So here now, we just connect this line from here to here. From this point now, we just connect it straight to meet this one. Hope you are seeing what I'm doing. So at this place now, we just find the midpoint of this, which is 4.5. So just mark the 4.5 here, come in by 1.5 inches this way, then we connect it this way. So this is what we have. So now we just go ahead and cut this out. Then before then, we'll determine the neck depth that we want to use. So for the back, I use 5 here, down this way. Then I use 9 here. Sorry, I use 8 here for the back and I use 5 here. So I'll just connect it this way. So now I'll just go ahead and cut it out. When you are cutting, you make sure that you join it very well so to avoid mistake. Reaching at that our 1 inch, we just land it to our shoulder slope. So here for the back, we have this. With our back, we are having this design to the back. So I'll just proceed down and use this pattern to cut out my fabric. And that will be all. So I'll just go to my machine. After cutting the fabric, I'll just join this way, one part to one part of this and this part to other parts of this, then insert my zipper. Thank you for watching to the end, and please, if this tutorial is helpful, just give us a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe, like and share. Thank you. Till we meet in my next class. Bye.